Hello everyone, welcome to the orientation video for online introductory algebra and intermediate algebra at West Shore Community College. In this video we'll show you key features of Canvas that will help you access content as well as the initial setup of your MyMathLab account. So let's get started. In both courses there are 6 chapters covered and content for those chapters will be available on the main page. To access the Chapter 1 content, just click on Chapter 1. Each chapter will consist of homework problems from MyMathLab, a series of lecture videos that you can watch, as well as PowerPoint files. In order to access the homework problems, you'll need a student access code, which was included in the textbook that you purchased for the class. We'll now show you how to set up and register your MyMathLab homework. Begin by clicking on MyMathLab. This link will normally take you right to the homework page. However, since this is the first time we're running through, we'll need to do a few setup procedures. So let's scroll through those now. Begin by accepting the user agreement with Pearson. At this point, you'll either be asked to sign in with your existing Pearson account if you've created one for another class, or to create a Pearson account if you don't have one. If you have a MyMathLab account from last semester, your username and password should be good for an entire year, and you won't need to purchase another access code. However, if this is the first time you've taken a West Shore math class and do not have a prior Pearson account, choose to create a new one. Make sure that you keep track of the username and password that you create for this account, as you may need it later on. After you've signed in with your Pearson account, you'll need to select an option for accessing the course material. If you've purchased the textbook with a student access code, click the option to the left. However, if you did not purchase a textbook with an access code, you have the option to purchase one at this time using a credit card or PayPal. Let's assume that you have an access code, and we'll click the option on the left. On the next screen, you'll enter the student access code that you have from the textbook that you purchased. After you've entered an access code, you'll see a page that looks similar to this, with all of your homework assignments and their due dates. Let's take a closer look at a homework assignment. Each homework assignment will consist of 10 problems. We'll begin with question 1. There are a few things to notice on the next window. First of all, you can navigate to any of the 10 questions just by clicking on the question number at the very top navigation. There are also some tools on the left-hand side to assist you in creating fractions, square roots, or other mathematical symbols that might not be intuitive by using the keyboard. Also, on the right-hand side, you can view an example, watch a video, access an online textbook, or ask the instructor. When you click Ask My Instructor, a dialog box will appear, prompting you to enter a question or comment about the problem that you're working on. When received by the instructor, this email will include the exact problem that you're working on, so the instructor can provide specific feedback to your problem. The final link in the right-hand menu is a print option, which will allow you to print all 10 problems in a hard copy, so that way you can work the problems offline and then return online to submit your answers. It's important to notice that every student gets a different problem. These are algorithmically generated problems which use different random numbers for each one. You'll get 3 attempts per problem. So this first problem says, evaluate the expression when z equals 7, 5z. So 5z is equal to what? And let's pretend that we don't know the answer. So we'll put in the answer 20 and push enter, and we're prompted that that is not correct. So we'll do another attempt. Now at this point you could either view an example, watch a video, access the textbook, or ask your instructor. But let's go ahead and attempt another answer. We'll type 25. And again, we're told that this is not right. Let's make a third attempt. 28. After your third attempt, you'll notice that you're told that the problem is wrong and you're provided the correct answer. Despite getting the problem wrong, you still have another attempt. So click Done and scroll to the bottom of the page where you will see a button that says Similar Exercise. By clicking this button, you'll be dealt a new problem with new numbers, but the same mathematical concept. So we're going to click Similar Exercise. And now you can see that the problem has changed from the variable being z to x, and instead of a 7, it's now a 4. And we're being asked to solve for 3x. Same mathematical concept, different numbers. You get 3 attempts with this. So let's do 14. That's wrong. We'll do 14 again. That's wrong. Let's do 14 one last time. And now they give us the correct answer. And again, we're going to close this and then scroll down to the bottom and click similar exercise. Now they've given us y equals 2, 7y, and we're going to get this one right. The answer is 14. And when we click it, we get the green box that says fantastic. You'll also notice that number 1 now has a green check by it, which indicates we've earned full credit for that problem. Now let's go to problem number 2. This is a similar problem. It's a simple substitution problem. Z is 24, y is 4, and so we need to find z divided by y. So that's 24 divided by 4. Let's get it wrong. Let's say the answer is 5. And again, it's telling us it's incorrect. And now let's get it right on our second attempt. And after clicking OK, we get the green check on number 2. It's important to notice that you have infinite opportunity to fail at these problems. You can fail at them again and again and again and keep working on them until the day of the test. Once the test occurs, incomplete homework is given a grade of 0. The homework problems are automatically saved every time you submit an answer. So there's no need to click a save button at the end of each one. It's done automatically for you. Returning to the homework screen, you can now see that we have a score in the gradebook. And if we click on the assignment again, you'll notice that question number 1 and question number 2 have green checks. We've scored 1 out of 1 out of each of those. And our current score for this assignment is a 20%. Or 2 out of 10 points. You will repeat this process for the remainder of the homework, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, all the way through 1-8. There will also be a Chapter 1 practice test, which will not count for a grade. Your actual online test will be given to you in the exact same platform as the homework. To look at those, we'll click on Quizzes and Tests. And here's where you can find the Chapter 1 test. You'll need to take the Chapter 1 test in a proctored environment, and we'll provide more information as the test due date gets closer. To return to the course homepage, just click the Home button on the left side navigation. The syllabus, My Math Lab homework, and grades are all available, and occasionally the chat feature will be available where your instructor will hold online office hours. There are 2 ways to easily contact your instructor. First, click on the inbox in Canvas and construct a message sent directly to your instructor. The other way to contact your instructor is to click on the Help menu in the lower left corner. This will provide a dialog box where you can ask your instructor a question. This will automatically link you to the inbox and autofill your instructor's name as the person to send the message to. We hope you've enjoyed this orientation video to Intro Algebra and Intermediate Algebra at West Shore Community College.